So now it's time to welcome our next speaker for tonight. Please welcome Salva up on stage.
それでは次にスルパナドさんステージにお願いいたします。皆様大きな拍手でお迎えいたしましょう。
The art of being conscious. Have you ever made the decision and later on you wondered, what was I thinking? What was I thinking at that time? Maybe those are the times when we make decisions following our intrusive thoughts, or maybe saying yes to something that we eternally doesn't feel like it, or maybe doing something that we ended up regretting. I mean, we've all been there. We listen, we don't judge. Now, why do we make those decisions? Why is it happening to us? Why do we tend to make decisions that doesn't entirely feel like us? Sometimes it is not a problem when it is small, because it does not affect our lives. But what if it's a big, life-changing decision? Now, we could see that as something important. Now, I want you to imagine our life is like a house full of rooms. Each room holds every part of us. Well, some rooms are well lit, some rooms are bright, but some rooms are dark. Some rooms are hidden and even locked inside our mind. Now, let's talk about those rooms. The first one is the bright room. The bright room is the space that we are very familiar with. It is the space that we are aware of since we are usually doing things inside this room. Well, this room, according to Carl Jung is a renowned psychiatrist and psychologist, it is called consciousness. So we could call this room consciousness. Now, our consciousness, being conscious doesn't necessarily mean that we are clear-minded. Sometimes our consciousness is even affected by a lot of external factors, such as people's opinion, our experience, or even societal expectations. So even though the room is well lit, sometimes it is very cluttered with things that isn't entirely our own. So, growing up as a kid, I struggled a lot to make a decision because I used to be in a condition where everyone, includes my parents, my teachers, they're telling me what to do. Well, don't get me wrong, I still love them, but later on I found out that I've never made a decision for myself. I always follow everyone and external factors. Now, it is really sad because later on I realized it is not only happening to me, but it is happening to a lot of us. We tend to follow external forces to dictate our choices instead of basically listening to what we truly want. So now I want to talk about another room that is inside of us, which is the dark room. In this room lies a lot of things that is our potential. In this room lies our truest self, which is our feelings, our emotions, and our deepest potential. This room is deep. This room is ready and waiting for us to discover it. But this room has always been there because we never explore it. Now this is the problem.
す。